Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me, and we'll start with a big stretch. Inhaling and stretching, holding for a moment and breathing out. And twice more, inhaling, stretching, holding tight, tight, tight. Breathing out. Lovely. Bringing your mind to your yoga space, your yoga practice. We're going to make connections with the physical body, becoming embodied in our physical body. So you can be anywhere you'd like, standing, sitting, lying. I'm going to lie down and we'll move just through the parts of the body in turn. Becoming aware and moving your toes and feet, spreading the toes if they will. Moving into your ankles and knees. Really feeling your physical body. Moving knee joints, ankle joints, toe joints. Bringing movement into the hips now. Maybe bicycling. Or hip circles. Obviously adapting if you're standing or sitting. But just feeling the physical body. Bringing the busy mind from its habit of ruminating, just focusing now on the physical body. Become aware of the trunk of the body, wriggle and move, and twists if you want to. These twists are really good to help strengthen the abdominal muscles. Let the head join in if you want to. And stretch and wriggle the trunk of the body. Notice how it feels. Spend a moment with those important pelvic floor contractions. A moment with abdominal muscle working. Moving the awareness when you're ready to movement of the fingers and thumbs and hands, wrists, elbows and shoulders. Moving the head, face, neck, and saying a thank you to the physical body and everything it does for you. Bringing the hands to rest somewhere gentle on the tummy. Become aware of your breath, happening all by itself. Relaxed and easy breath. Aware of life within. aware of peace within. And a thank you to the whole of yourself. Moving the hands now to the sides of the rib cage, or the front and sides of the lower ribs. Become aware of any movement of the breath here. And then moving the hands either onto the upper chest or up high under the armpits. And become aware of any movement of the breath here. We'll use the arms now to encourage the breath to those 3 places. So bring the arms down by your sides, palms face the floor. As you inhale, lifting the arms to the ceiling. And as you exhale, returning the arms to the floor. Aware of the breath in the abdomen, the belly breath. Smooth and easy. Next time the arms come to the ceiling, leave them there. Turn the palms to face each other. An inhalation takes the arms wide. An exhalation draws them back to the ceiling. Aware of the breath in the rib cage. Next time the arms reach the ceiling, turn the palms to face the wall beyond the feet. An inhalation takes the arms above the head towards the floor behind you. An exhalation returns to the ceiling. Aware of the breath in the top part of the lung. The next exhalation, bring the arms to the ceiling, then all the way down to the floor by your side. Using all 3 sections of the lungs. Inhale, take the arms to the ceiling, and then beyond to the floor behind. And as you exhale, arms to the ceiling, and then to the floor by your side. Breathe in to the abdomen, the rib cage, then the upper chest. Breathing out from the upper chest, from the rib cage, from the abdomen. One long, smooth inhalation. One long, smooth exhalation. Releasing the practice, being still for a moment. and peaceful for a moment. And when you're ready, we'll come to sitting or kneeling. You can sit on the floor or use a chair, whichever is most comfortable for you. We're going to do some work into the shoulders. So just ensuring you're comfortable, and the first movement is just to squeeze the shoulder blades together behind and release, and twice more. And on the fourth go, we'll squeeze the shoulder blades behind and hold for 3 breaths. Lift the breastbone, lower the chin, balance the head, and 3 breaths, smooth and even. And release. Wonderful. Roll the shoulders, give yourself a hug, anything you'd like to do. Stay with that if it suits you. Next time we'll squeeze the shoulders, take the hands behind the back, maybe interlace the fingers, maybe hold a wrist. Straighten the arms towards the floor and release. We'll do that twice more. Squeeze the shoulders, clasp the hands to the floor, release. Once more, shoulders, hands, floor, release. Next time, if you wish, we'll hold for the 3 breaths. Shoulders, hands, straighten the arms towards the floor or that direction, and 3 smooth, long breaths. And releasing. Roll the shoulders, do anything you'd like to do. So nice. One more step. Squeeze the shoulders, clasp the hands, draw the hands downwards, keep the shoulder blades squeezed together behind you, and if they will, gently encouraging the arms away from you. And release. Twice more. Squeeze the shoulders, lift the breastbone, hands towards the floor and away if they will. Release. Squeeze the shoulder blades, clasp the hands towards the floor, away from you. Release. This time, if you wish, holding for 3 breaths. Smooth, easy. Releasing, doing anything you'd like to do. Lovely, and this really complements the last video where we were doing the eagle arms, this movement of the shoulders, and this week, this video, we're doing this movement of the shoulders. Just do a little bit of stretching the other way. So you can lift one arm, use the other hand just to encourage the elbow up and back. The top of the arm can be released and release. Just stretching, lovely stretch all the way from the elbow down to the hip. Release. Once more. And this hand is just gently encouraging the elbow up towards the ear and backwards. Release. And of course, the next time, if you wish, holding for those 3 breaths. Guess what? Decide. Releasing, roll the shoulders, anything you'd like to do. And these arm positions of being able to take the hands behind you or the arms behind you is really useful for bridge posture. So that's what we're going to have a look at next. So coming onto your backs. Bringing the feet reasonably near the bottom. Arms by your side, push the back of the waist into the mat. And as you inhale, lifting the pelvis, peeling the vertebra one by one off the floor. And as you exhale, returning to the mat. Wonderful. Twice more. And on your next movement, coming up and holding your 3 breaths. Releasing from bridge. Hug the knees, hip circles, bicycle, twists, anything you'd like to do. We'll just look now at possible arm positions for bridge. First one I suggest we just bring the elbows close to the floor, hands, palms can just be relaxed or palms face each other. Push the back of the waist into the mat, lift the pelvis, peel the spine off the floor, and really push down with the elbows, encouraging the pelvis and the rib cage to lift. And this ability to take the arms behind the back and use the power of the arms can really help the bridge posture lift. It's also strong in the legs. Releasing. It's a nice way of building up strength in the shoulders. Another way to work with the hands is keep the hands close to your sides as you lift into bridge. tendency for the hands to come wide in bridge. So when you're working with your bridge, just watch that. To work more strongly, if you're flexible in your shoulders, you could encourage the hands towards each other. If they will, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, encourage the hands down towards the feet. Hold your bridge for a moment or two and breathe. Release the hands and unroll. There is another position of the hands for bridge. Again, you need quite a lot of flexibility here. If you are flexible and you can lift the hips a long way, you may be able to wriggle your hands under your back. You could put the palms under, don't just put the thumbs because that's a lot of pressure on the thumbs, but you might be able to fit the palms under, or possibly the fingers. And releasing down and hugging the knees. So it can be a sense of satisfaction that you can get your hands underneath your back in bridge. But I do think if you do choose to do that, it means you're supporting your back just on the structure of your arms, and you're not using your muscles in the legs and in the trunk of the body to hold yourself up so much. So in this particular practice, we'll keep the hands either down by your sides or pushing the elbows or clasped together behind the back. So when you've chosen how you'd like your arms, we're going to work a little bit with the position of the legs. If you are happy, we'll bring the feet together-ish, the knees together-ish, arms down by your sides, feet fairly close to the bottom. Push the back of the waist into the mat and peeling the pelvis and the vertebra off the floor. Knees stay as close together as they will. And then releasing vertebra by vertebra. Twice more, lifting as you inhale. Lowering as you exhale. Next time, if you wish, coming up and holding for your 3 breaths. Keep the knees as close together as they will. Releasing, doing anything you'd like to do. Next position we'll work with, if you want to, is feet fairly wide. The feet go wide. Encourage the knees to go wide. I've taken my feet roughly mat distance apart, but you can choose a place that feels right for you. Push the back of the waist into the mat, lift the pelvis, peel the vertebra. Lifting as you inhale, returning as you exhale. Twice more, endeavouring to keep the knees wide. Next time, if you wish, holding for your 3 breaths, considering also your arm position. As you release, doing anything you'd like to do. And we'll finish with the traditional position of the feet, which is hip distance apart, parallel with each other, fairly close to the bottom. Lifting as you inhale, returning as you exhale. Twice more. And on the next lift, holding for your 3 breaths, choosing your hand position. And releasing. Hug the knees and anything you wish. And if you're really enjoying your bridge, we can do one-legged version. Feet parallel with each other, fairly close to the bottom, fairly close together. Lifting into your bridge, choosing your hand position. Lifting one leg to the ceiling. Holding for your 3 breaths, if you wish, lifting the hips, lifting the chest. Returning the foot and swapping legs. Releasing the arms, releasing the body, hugging the knees, and doing anything you'd like to do. Excellent, really well done. And coming round now onto your front. And wriggling the legs long, the trunk of the body long, one hand on top of the other, forehead resting on the hands. Take one hand in front, lifting and holding for the 3 smooth breaths. Fantastic. Swapping sides. Leg next, stronger with straight legs, easier with bent legs. If you're prone to cramps, better with straight legs. And the 3 smooth breaths. swapping sides. And if you're happy in your back, both legs at once. 3 breaths. Releasing, folding to child for a moment if you need to. If you're happy to lift the front of the body, bring the arms to the side, lifting the head, the chest, as much as the front of the body will lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, maybe the arms will lift. 3 breaths. Still happy, swinging the arms wide, lifting for your 3 breaths. If you're still happy, maybe hands on the forehead or even out in front. Phew. Resting for a moment. Pushing to hands and knees and back to swan and then child. 3 relaxing breaths. So wonderful, well done. Do you fancy a down dog? If so, coming onto hands and knees. Could do a plank if you don't fancy down dog. Tuck the toes under. Exhaling, down dog. Inhaling, hands and knees. Twice more. And the next time, holding for your 3 deep, smooth breaths. Releasing to child for a moment. If you like your dogs, we can repeat once more. If you'd like to do one-legged version, we'll do a one-legged version. Wide-based hands and knees into the dog. Inhale, extending one leg. Exhale to the floor. Other side. Once more, each side. Inhale, extend. Exhale to the floor. When you return to your first leg, maybe holding for your 3 breaths. and the other leg. If you've worked enough, resting in child. If you'd like a one-armed down dog, take the feet a little bit wider. Take one hand towards the other leg. Maybe it'll reach towards the ankle, the shin, the thigh. So it's a twist. And the other side. And if you like that, holding for the 3 breaths. Both sides. And a rest, child, swan, or any place you'd like to be. Very well done, wonderful. We'll come to standing now for a balance, probably tree, but any balance you fancy. And as you come to standing, you might like to pull up your trousers a little. My feet may be cut off in this video, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's not my feet you're interested in, it's your feet. And as you take the weight over onto one foot, you keep the other toes on the floor. Have a good look at that foot and the muscles and the tendons around that foot. And it's so interesting to see the constant adjustment and movement of the muscles, the tendon in that foot to help keep you balanced. And it's this skill and strength that we're working on when we balance on one leg in our yoga practice. So it really isn't so important what you do with the other leg whenever you're doing your balance. It's more important to build the strength and build the skills and the feedback between the head and the foot related to this lower leg and what's happening here in the balance. If you're over ambitious in your balancing and most of your adjustments in your balance is coming from the top of the body, you're losing some of the benefits of the yoga balance. So occasional wobble is obviously going to be natural occurrence, but trying to choose a place for your leg, for your arms, so that most of the work is happening in the foot, in the muscles of the lower leg, and in that skill, the receptors between the brain and the position of the foot and the body. I hope that makes sense. So choosing your favourite balance, could be tree, could be a version of dancer, whichever you like. And we're going to move the hands a bit like around in the clock, 12 o'clock. I'm going for halfway in between this time. This one, and that's 12 o'clock. Did I say that was 12 o'clock? This is... this is sort of 6:30, part way in between, I don't know, 3:15, something like that. Halfway in between and the 12 o'clock position. So keeping both feet on the floor or whichever position your base is in, going to pour the weight over onto one foot, feeling grounded and steady. Peeling the other foot, keep the toes on the floor if you wish, any complicated tree position or dancer position with the other leg if you wish. Choosing your focal point, place to gaze. Starting with the hands by the sides. Whenever you need to, just return the foot to the floor. Establishing smooth breath. Easy, relax. Bringing the arms a little away from the side. And taking the 3 smooth, even breaths here. Lifting the arms a little further. Turning the palms, lift the arms a little bit further. And if they will, above the head. Take the arms wide and up. Out wide. Wide and down. Down by your sides. And releasing, doing anything you'd like to do. And the other side. Again, each side might be different. Return the foot to the floor whenever you wish. Choosing your balanced place, lifting up, arms down by your sides. 3 smooth and even breaths. Place to focus on with the eyes is really useful, directly ahead or onto the floor ahead. Take the arms a little wider. Stretching to the walls on either side. Turning the palms, stretching up a little. And above the head. A little bit wide again, the 3 breaths. Out wide. down and wide. And finish with prayer position. And releasing, doing anything you'd like to do. Really nice. Let's do a forward bend. We'll start with a standing forward bend and then moving to the sitting forward bend if you want to. Feet parallel, knees forward, bottom back, thumbs at the top of the legs, lengthening the spine, rotating forward. Breath or two here. Rotating further forward. Release the arms, release the head, looking behind you, have a wriggle. And take the 3 relaxing breaths here. Coming up, bend the knees, lift the head, inhale, and coming up. We come to sitting now for a sitting forward bend. For knee issues, back issues, tight hamstrings, keep the knees slightly bent. You could put a block or blanket under the knees. Very tight hamstrings, you can sit on a blanket, sit on a cushion. Encourage the legs out in front of you. Use the hands to encourage the inbuilt cushion behind you, pressing down with the hands and lengthening the spine. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, up with the pelvic floor, in with the abdominal muscles. Maybe room to hinge forward. It's the pelvis we want to tilt forward. Move the hands if you want to. Keep them where they are if you prefer. Inhale, lengthen from the sitting bones to the top of the head. Exhale, up with the pelvic floor, in with the abdominal muscles. Maybe there's room to hinge forward. Breath or two there. Extend heels away, toes to the ceiling. Big toe side, stretching away as much as the little toe side. Change the position of the hands if you want to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, up with the pelvic floor, in with the abdominal muscles. Maybe there's room to hinge forward. Doesn't matter how far you go. Find a comfortable place for your head and neck. And if you're happy, holding for those 3 relaxing breaths. The inhalation draws you up, and doing anything you'd like to do. Brilliant, well done. Coming to a comfortable place now for relaxation. Wherever you choose to be, lying or sitting, just wriggling and relaxing into your support. And we'll take the three deep inhalations with a big stretch. Inhale and stretch and tighten. Hold tight, tight, tight. And breathing out. Relax. Breathe normally. Have a gentle wriggle. And twice more. The whole body stretching away, tightening legs, arms, hands, feet, buttocks, face. And breathing out. And again. Breathing normally, relaxing into that support. Ensure you are comfortable, and we'll take the 3 sighing breaths out to each place of the body in turn. We'll do a gentle tighten, not a big tighten, but a gentle tighten. So aware of your feet and your legs, and a gentle stretch away. Inhale. And breathing out. Relax. Breathe normally. Have a gentle wriggle of the legs. And twice more. Inhale, gentle stretch and tighten. And breathing out. Relax the legs. Once more. Wonderful. Aware of the trunk of the body, wriggle and move. Going to tighten, buttocks, shoulder blades together, tummy, inhale. Hold for a moment and breathing out. Relax and soften, release. Twice more, gentle squeeze. Wriggling and softening trunk of the body and legs. Aware of hands, arms, shoulders, wriggle and move, and then we'll tighten. Maybe a fist, maybe a stretch of the hands. Inhale, a gentle stretch and tighten of the arms and hands. Hold for a moment and breathing out. Relax. Twice more. Well done. Aware now, head, neck, face, wriggle and move. Do gentle tighten, jaw, teeth, mouth, eyes. Inhale. Hold tight and breathing out. Relax, wriggle, move the face. Twice more. this time a stretch of the face, mouth wide, tongue out. Exhale, relax, twice more. And breathing normally. Give the whole body gentle wriggle. And we'll take 3 exhalations without tightening, completely relaxing into your support. Breathing normally. The whole physical body relax. The mind calm. And your inner being peaceful. Beginning now to gently awaken, bringing movements to your legs and feet, arms and hands, head and neck and face, having a stretch, hugging the knees. A rock and a wriggle. Roll to one side. And up to sitting. Thank you for joining in. Shanti. Peace. Bye. See you next time.